Let's try to get this done in one take because I gotta edit this afterwards. We are live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey y'all, welcome back to the Exchange. Thank you all for sticking around on this channel for so long. Today we're having like a double feature type of effect. So if you're if this is the first video you've seen, make sure you head over to the other video I posted today of episode 6 to Road to AO Finals on Ant Strength. I'm Ant, and this is Ant Strength. Thank you for tuning in today for this video. So as you see in the title, it's a get to know me type of video. Get to know me, ask about me, and we're going to dwell further into myself. Or very early in this channel, we started off saying I'm a weightlifter by day. Wow, aspiring architect by day, and weightlifter by night. And we're gonna get more into that today. So we're gonna try to do this all in one take because I'm tired of filming and recording myself today. But let's try to get this done in one take because I gotta edit this afterwards. The best way to go about this, get to know me, is gonna be probably like a summarizing chronological order of events in my life. Not really events, just really just, like grade school, all public education, then secondary education to afterwards. I think that's gonna be broken down. So, sit back, relax, and listen. Hope you guys get some couple of laughs, in this video, because after we get done talking about up to this point, I'm gonna have a portion of answer some questions that I got over my Instagram over down here on the channel. So, here we go. Hi, my name is Anthony Owens. I am 27 years old. I'm a native of Fayetteville, North Carolina, but currently now I reside in Atlanta, Georgia. So, best way to, so from the beginning, I'm the youngest in my family, family of 4, mother, father, and an older brother. Like I said, I'm the youngest. Before architecture and weightlifting, there was sports. I grew up playing sports first started out with soccer, played up for many years of my childhood, and then eventually graduated up to track and field and football. And then I've always loved to draw, I've always just enjoyed art, but honestly, I probably just like drawing more than anything. Drawing, I like pencil and pen. Haven't really gotten to any of the, wet media, so like paint and such. I just stay away from that, but eventually I think I'm trying to get into it more. And then also playing video games. And video games I play across all genres: fantasy, first-person shooter, role-playing, adventure, any type. I'll at least try it at least once. So I will have to describe myself as a calm, cool, collective person, and we're just gonna describe all of that, saying that, this is gonna be done in one take. No, it's not. Describe myself as a calm, cool, collective person that has, that's very reserved, very shy. When I first meet you, I probably display all of the introverted type of person tendencies of personality. But when I get comfortable, that's when I get more comfortable, get a little loud, get a little crazy, and that's when I'm extroverted, where I want to be life of the party, center of attention and such. And I have a personality, a spirit, which you might call it, that where I want to do, bring positive energy into any environment I'm into, because I just want to uplift people, and that's a big thing with me. I love comedy, I love making people laugh, I like making people smile. So I hope in any of these videos I had, on this channel, hope I've made some of y'all smile, because that's truly what I like to do. So at this point, I think I want to talk about a little bit about my high school experience. It really, my high school experience really displays that whole idea of being calm, cool, collected, very shy and such, and then eventually breaking out my shell. Starting high school, just like anybody, freshman into a new school, new environment, you're very quiet, don't really do too much, don't say too much, especially that's how I was. And then, after getting known through sports and such, that's how I began to get more comfortable because, start having more friends, start being more comfortable. And then, eventually, my show came out and I had a nickname throughout high school. It was Big O. Anthony as my actual name ceased to exist for like 4 years. But I finally came back when I went to college, and I'm gonna jump over to college. So after high school graduation, the whole after choosing what college you're gonna go to, I originally wanted to go to college to become a mechanical engineer because I saw Iron Man when I was like in 6th grade or 8th grade. I know it was in middle school. Saw Iron Man and I was like, oh, I'm like Tony Stark because he was a mechanical engineer, making a whole Iron Man. So matter of fact, one of my best friends, still best friend with him to this day, we were going to go to MIT and make an Iron Man suit. So that was a journey for the longest time. But, I had an uncle, my dad's brother, he had reached out to me. He's like, well, I know. He's like, what you going to try to do for school? What major you going to think about doing? And I was thinking, I'm a mechanical engineer. He was like, well, you like art, and you do like engineering and all that, but I know your foundation is art and drawing and such. I was, yeah, that's true. So he suggested, he was like, well, maybe architecture should be it. Maybe architecture will be, a good fit for you. And honestly, I could probably thank him for that because so far it's been one of the, I've come to enjoy it, at least working in the field around it. So, and then he went to Hampton University in Hampton, Virginia, and he recommended, well, Hampton has an architecture program, and matter of fact, they have a 5-year master's. So I was like, 5-year master's, sign me up. 6 years later, I graduated, but it was all worth it. Good times, learned a lot, and I think I've learned skills that are valuable to this day. But so following graduation in college of Hampton University, I went back home before I break because architecture school is terrible. It is just stressful. And, I took a mental break for a while. And then, excuse me, I gotta rewind for a second. In 2016, that's when I started weightlifting. That's when I found doing an internship. When I was back at home in Fayetteville, I looked online, USAweightlifting.com or .org, I don't know what it is, USA Weightlifting, and found a team, a coach in my area, actually in my city, Jeffrey Steinbacher, who is currently my coach today. He was the owner of GPS Human Performance, which is home of Ground to Pound Weightlifting Club. So I've been with them for the last 5 years, since 2016. So yeah, so back to 2018. I took a mental break over the summer, like I said before, and then Thanksgiving of 2018, I came down to visit my mother for Thanksgiving, and she asked me, hey, how's your job search going? Like, at least looking for something after college. I was like, at the time, I was really like, not too good, because Fayetteville was like a really small town. You look it up. It's a small town, but it's a big town. Military town. Not much going around there, but really not much building per se in the realm of architecture, I guess, what I went to school for. So she was like, well, Atlanta's a major metropolitan area, so I'm sure there's architects, which is true. It's a major hub in the Southeast for all sorts of businesses and industry. So I came down here. I was thinking, I'll be here for like a week or two, do some, networking, whatever. And that was 3 years ago, and it's going on 3 years now. So that's what happened. And, currently now, since I've been here, I found various gyms and clubs to train with, to train at. Everyone's been pretty welcoming here, and it's a really rich history of weightlifting down here in Georgia, especially in Atlanta, since the Olympics was held here at one point. And it's been great. So currently, right now, I just started another job in architecture, and it's kind of honestly the whole starting career in architecture has been kind of difficult for me. Going up and down, like, oh, it's just like a good place. And then COVID happened. I had to leave. And then another place, we only have positions for 2 people, but you're third. But I think we can get more work. Released. But now I think we found a place where it's actually we're, anticipating to hire more people, and it seems like the structure so far is pretty good. So I'm enjoying it so far. I've been there for 2 weeks, and now my current goal is, continue weightlifting. Of course, that's always me. That's who I am. But to also, to work towards my license and become a licensed architect, so I can become the world's strongest architect, which is something that my dad coined like a couple of years ago when I started weightlifting. He was like, "You do weightlifting, and you do architecture. World's strongest architect." So, I mean, hey, I thought that'd be a pretty cool little title to have. So, thank you guys for tuning into this portion of the video. And next, we're going to get into some questions that was asked across my Instagram. If you're not following, go ahead and follow. I post pretty much like more often on there than I do here. Probably like a little 2-3 times a week than I do here. And, guys, just follow along and just see the journey of what I am and strength. But thank you guys for tuning in, and stick around for these questions. It's gonna come to follow. These are not ordered in any specific order. I'm just gonna answer them as I see them. Okay, let's get started. All right, here we go. We're gonna start. What physical character motivates you the most in your pursuit of strength? I'll probably say the Incredible Hulk, which is probably my favorite character. My favorite character is Incredible Hulk. The Rage Monster, the Green Man. Love him. I hate how Marvel did him in the whole MCU, to be honest with you, except Avengers. That was a really good showing, but the other 2 movies, I feel like we could have used a lot more Hulk. But yeah, so Hulk is definitely my motivation strength. It's just, it's cool. Strength is cool. Who's the stronger Avenger, Thor or Captain America? Thor, by far. He's a god of thunder. Captain America's a super soldier, but he is, without his shield, I don't think he could take Thor, because even Thor without his hammer probably do more damage than he can. When did you first find your love for weightlifting? Ooh, yeah. So, I first found my love for weightlifting during my time in high school when I was playing football. A lot of males, guys that played football in high school, anybody that did play football in high school, you probably were in a strength conditioning program during the summer or maybe during the school year as well. And, to be honest with you, football is a cool sport. I like it. I like the camaraderie of the sport, but as far as the actual playing the sport, I dreaded it so much. But I love the strength and conditioning portion of it. And I think that was probably the beginning of my, I won't say love, but liking for working out and, pushing your body to new limits and such. But lifting, so the start of love for lifting is very specific time. So, as a lot of people across America, whenever they learn cleans, they usually learn power cleans. You catch it above parallel. But for me, after a certain point, I just found it easier to just do a full clean, which I did not know was a full clean at the time. So I just, catch and just ride it down and come back up. And one coach is like, "Yeah, I think you probably be interested in weightlifting." I was like, "Okay." He said, "Go ahead, look it up. Look up Olympic weightlifting when you get home." And it's funny because that day was like a max out, like it was like close to a max out day. And the day prior, I back squatted like 585. So I was feeling, full of myself because I'm like, I just squat 585. I'm the man. Go home, I see what's saying results today. I'm gonna just say results today. Results today. Clean and jerk 5, essentially the same amount of weight. So this man took my back squat and took from the floor, 2 front rack, 2 overhead. So I was like, I ain't strong. I'm not strong. He is strong. And then, that's how I pretty much dove into it. And honestly, I find myself every summer doing it. When I was graduating high school, just doing cleans and trying to learn how to snatch. And I found my coach in 2016 and never looked back. What do you do when you're not lifting? What do I do when I'm not lifting? I am either playing video games or drawing or YouTube. Those three things. Those are the top three things. That's my forms of entertainment for me nowadays. Video games. I recently kind of got back into playing video games, like semi-heavily again, and I love it. Like God of War. That's such a specific game, but I just started playing God of War so much again. I probably played through it probably like at least 6 times, and I just enjoy it so much. Call of Duty Warzone. That's gonna be somewhere on this screen of my tag. Play with me, help me win games, and I love playing FIFA as well. But that's what I do outside of weightlifting and all the drawing. I have mini sketchbooks. So what I do for weightlifting, I do drawing and all that, and you got plenty just drawings and such. But yeah, that's what I like to do. Outside of weightlifting and YouTube. It's the best form of entertainment to me nowadays. What's your favorite movie as a kid and as an adult? Favorite movie as a kid has to be Wham! Flip it upside down. Spider-Man. The very first one. Tobey Maguire. The best Spider-Man ever. Forget Andrew, forget Tom. Okay, Tom is actually pretty cool with the last movie he did. But Tobey had all of our hearts back in the day. So yeah, I'm gonna say Spider-Man, because I watched that. We had a movie on DVD. I remember watching the movie so much to the point I would memorize all the lines and all the little nuances, all the voices and grunts and everything, inflections in voice. So Spider-Man by far was my favorite movie. And what movie? And then as an adult, I guess it's be something that I enjoy watching continuously. I think honestly, I probably enjoyed Star Wars, the latest trilogy, not the first, not Force Awakens. Force Awakens was okay, but 2 and the second and third of the new trilogy, especially when Rise of Skywalker. No. Last Jedi. Yes, Last Jedi is probably my favorite movie as an adult. I watched that movie probably like 4 times in the theaters. Fell asleep on the last time, but I enjoyed it nonetheless. Favorite food? Tacos. Mexican food. The tacos. Simple. Meat, cilantro, onions. Corn tortilla. Double wrap. Simple. It's Pop-Tart ravioli. When I read this question initially, I was like, no, it's not. That's ravioli. But I was like, hold up. It might be a dessert ravioli. So for the purpose of this, I'm going to say it's dessert ravioli. It's not legit ravioli, but it's dessert ravioli. It's a pastry. Is hot dog a sandwich? We see this question so much, and honestly, I don't even know anymore. I just say hot dog's a hot dog. Because you have hot dog bun, and you have, as a matter of fact, I'm going to put his Instagram handle in this, but he answered this question. I was like, I think I like that. So he was like, hot dog is a sandwich. You put a hot dog is a hot dog, and then the bun is a bun. But when you put them together, you don't say hot dog sandwich. It's just a hot dog. So a hot dog is a hot dog, not a sandwich. And I think it's like a sub. Matter of fact, you don't call a sub a sandwich. A sub is a sub. So a hot dog is a hot dog. If not a hot dog, it's a sub. one other Friday screaming video coming back. It came back last Friday. But I'm gonna try to do this Friday screaming video more often again. The Friday screaming video, if you guys haven't known, because if you don't follow me on Instagram, you want to know about this. I go in elevators on Friday and I scream. And you're gonna see it in this video, because I'm definitely gonna link one to it. Not link one, I'm just include it into this video, but I'll go into the elevator, look at it, look at the air like this. And then when the doors close, I start yelling. And it's just something, I just do it as a way to celebrate Friday. Just, after a long week, you just want to let all your emotions out. I just do it in the yell. And can that be a part of your intro? Eventually it will be. I'm sure it will be. Once I've learned some more editing techniques and such, I will definitely add it into the intro. And yeah, these two were right next to each other. They do go together. Can you do the splits? Insert me doing the split right now. My hamstrings are tight. So, yes, I can do a split. Which split is easier? Left or right? Before doing it, I must say it's on the left one. What about leg out front? Left leg out front? I say leg. So which split is easier? I would say the left without doing it, but it's gonna be in this video. Now, which one is easier? Oh man, never mind. The right one's definitely easier. So yeah, splits. I can do it. This is a hodgepodge. What's the lightest clean jerk you've ever done? If we're being honest, a PVC pipe most likely. So is that like 2 kilograms? Not even a kilogram actually, probably just 1 kilogram. Favorite food again, tacos, Mexican. If I'm not gonna answer the same thing, burgers. I love me a good cheeseburger. Favorite movement. See, when I first started weightlifting, I would have to say it was cleans, because it was easy to me, because I've been doing them because I did it for all throughout high school. But cleans hurt, and cleans are just taxing on the body, exhaustion. And I really like snatches because they're really challenging, and when you do one correctly, you feel like a super athlete. So I would say snatches. Favorite thing to do outside of weightlifting, like I said earlier, drawing, playing video games, and what was the third thing I said? Drawing, playing video games. Playing video games, and YouTube. Yeah. So, favorite thing to do outside weightlifting, drawing, playing video games, YouTube. And finally, this is the last question. This question's on brand with the channel. So, the last question is, do I have any goals for numbers I want to hit at finals? And as you guys know, you probably, hopefully you guys have been following along with the series, and there's a playlist of all the videos I've made up to this date of the Road to AO series, Road to AO Finals series. So what numbers would I like? I'm gonna go big, and then I'm gonna go big numbers, like perfect scenario, perfect situation. So let's go. So numbers I would love to hit. In the perfect world, in my way, nothing happening from now on to December, 200, 160. So 160 snatch, 200 clean and jerk. To have a 360 total. Uh, I think so. To be more realistic, in my opinion, I do believe those numbers are doable, but I feel like that's if nothing goes wrong, and you know, if I had dapped like a Super Saiyan, like a Saiyan, and I just Zenkai boost all the way up to finals. But I think realistically speaking, considering my injuries and how I'm currently training right now, I would say a goal I'd like to hit is at least the numbers I hit in 2019. Those are those. Matter of fact, the intros, the videos of me on stage in singlet, that was my last AO finals, and so that was 146, 180. So that was a 326 total. I would like to hit that again. Honestly, I would like to get 330. Let's just get to the next number. And with that, I would like to do it with a 150 snatch and a 185 clean and jerk then. Yeah, 145, 185. That'd be nice. That'd be cool. I would enjoy that. But yeah, I think 145, 185. I think those are really doable, especially how things are beginning to feel now. How I'm able to, take all the volume and put that energy into it, and putting that energy into a single. So you hear it here first, folks. 145. Did I say 145? Or I said 150? I said 350. I don't know. 145 to 150 snatch. That's what I'm aiming for. And then 185 clean and jerk. Maybe a little 190. Just push the needle a little bit. But yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in to this video. And I'm Ant. You've been watching Ant Strength. And I hope you guys continue to have a good day, great week, and a great month. And always remember to work toward your strengths. All right, guys, catch you in the next one. Well, guys, that's it for all the questions, and thank you all for tuning in, for following along and staying around for the whole video. I'm sure this is probably won't be one of my longer videos I've had on this channel, but if you guys don't mind it, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think down in the comment section of this style of video, because maybe I think there's some parts of the video where I could say, give you guys a rundown of my last 5 years of weightlifting, and even a rundown of my 3 years of working around the field of architecture. I'll break this up, and so you can just guys get to know me more, and just we vibe out. So I've been Anthony, Ant. This is Ant Strength, and thank you for watching another video. Hope you guys have a great day, a great week, and a great rest of your month. All right, catch you next one. Remember to always work towards your strengths. All right, guys, peace.